Shalom, Meshpuka, a father's love. I've asked you a question. Why does the Most High love us so? Why does he love his people so much? Why? The scripture says we have been wicked. We have been very, very wicked. We have done things wickedly. We turned our backs on him. When I said we, I'm talking our forefather, us as a people, us as a nation. Remember, he looked at us as one. And we turned our back on him and we cleaved to other mighty ones. We said, forget him. We turned to other mighty ones. But yet he done things in a way that will one day bring us back to him because of his love. Why does he love us so much? What is this? We don't understand. Of course, we can't figure out his thoughts. Scriptures say we will never understand his thoughts. We will never understand why he loved his people so. But we're gonna see in scripture here a father's love, why he loves us, why, what is it that what he loves, and we should love what he loves. Number one, what is love? Most people don't understand what's love, and it's okay because the world, scriptures say he is love, and if they don't know him, they don't know love. And so love, a strong, and even the dictionary meaning, this is really a great meaning. It's okay, I'm going to use it, but it's not great. A strong feeling of affection. And okay, this is some truth in the strong feeling of affection, but when I think of love, care is what I think of. When you care for someone, when you care about their well-being, when you will go out of your way to make sure they are safe. And this is what our Father does for us. He go out of his way to make sure we are safe, even though we have been wickedly. Fondness, tenderness. We understand he has a tender heart for his people. He put us in captivity after captivity. And he continued. And he said, let your other mighty ones deliver you. We turned our backs on him. He turned his back on us. But after a time, his tenderness kicks in. But the covenant, but my people, I love my people. And he always for times past, time and time again, he always get us out of the trouble we end up in. Great interest. He takes great interest in his people. Now this one I love. He take great interest or pleasure in something. He take great interest in his people. He's concerned for his people. He's concerned for his people well-being, and he don't want us out of place. He wants us in place. This is his heart. 1 John 3:1. It says, behold, what manner of love the Father has bestowed upon us. You see, we have to sit down. You need to think about this. When you finish watching this video, go back and look at this verse and answer this question. What manner of love the Father has bestowed upon us? This takes some thinking, some meditation. We ought to meditate on his word day and night to understand the manner of love he bestowed upon us when we turned our backs on him. He should have never turned back to us, but he turned back to us. That we should be called the children of the Most High. He's going to once again look at us as the children of the Most High. When we said another one was our mighty one. Therefore, the world does not know us because it did not know him. Again, if you don't know love, you don't know the Most High, you don't know love. 1 John 4:7. Behold, let us love one another. For love is of the Most High. See, this is his makeup, his being. It is of love. And everyone who loves is born of the Most High and knows the Most High. Now, we know and understand. When you know the Most High, you know love. And you know when someone loves you back and when they don't love you back. We have a measuring instrument. We have something to measure you with. We measure you with the love the Most High have, the love the Most High show towards his people, and what the scripture says about love and how we should love one another. But yet, look across. We see more hate than anything. We're fighting, we're kicking, we're scratching, we're talking behind people's back. We're doing all these things. Surely, that's not what this is saying. Let us love one another. We're not doing this. It's amazing. I understand rebels. They rebel. This is part of their rebellion. They said, I'm not going to love this guy. I don't like what he's saying. I don't like what he's doing. I don't like what he represents. He think we should come out the land of our captivity within the borders. That's not what the Most High said. You see, here they go, just because they don't agree. So they start throwing dirt. They will throw a person under the bus. This is the same thing they did to the prophets when the prophets brought a word that they didn't like. 1 John 4:16. And we have known and believed the love that Yahuah has for us. We know. We saw it. He showed it. That's one thing about love. Love is an action. And when someone do this action, when they activate this action, you see it. And we can read through the scriptures and we can see the Most High having compassion, kindness, and loving his people. Now, we're going to get into it now. He loves some, he does not love everyone. That's a lie. That is a lie. We're going to see. He does not love everyone. Yahuah is love. We understand. They taught us in Christianity, G-O-D is love. But G-O-D is love is a lie. Again, there's something wrong with the Bible. G-O-D is not love. Yahuah is love. And he who abides in love abides in Yahuah and Yahuah in him. Very important. We know G-O-D is another mighty one. And worshiping this G-O-D will get you in trouble. People don't understand the deepness of G-O-D. I mention it, I talk about it, but many people, I believe some hear it. They hear it. I show it in the scripture, but something happens. They don't quite believe it. And so they continue to call on G-O-D. Understand, when you're calling on G-O-D, you're serving another mighty one. You're not calling on the Most High. And when this is made known to people, and they continue to call on G-O-D, now you're skating on dangerous ground because you was told. 1 John 4:19. We love him because he first loved us. Look how simple this is. This is simple. We loved him because he first loved us. We don't know love unless we know him. Proverbs 8:17. I love those who love me. You see, I told you. The Most High ain't loving people that don't love him. They say he loves everybody. If the atheists hate him, if the rebels hate him, he gonna hate them. And this is what the scripture said. Yaakov I love. He said he loved Yaakov. But Esau, that wicked one, and many of our people today, they are of Yaakov, but they're acting like their father, Esau. And he tells them, I hate anyone. Let this be a warning. Esau, let me say this. Esau goes deeper than a skin complexion. Esau is action. So when the Most High see you acting like Esau, he puts you in the category with Esau. You wonder why Peter made the statement. He said, get behind me, S-H-A-T-A-N. You see, he wasn't calling him that. But if you act like Esau, the Most High will treat you as Esau. Remember, actions. He's looking at our actions. He's looking at the works of our hands. He says, I love those who love me. Now, this should go to us. We have his heartbeat. We are to be like him. He wants us to be like him as much as we can. He had the Louis doing things on earth that was being done in Shamayim. And we should be like him. We should love those that love us. Now, for the rebels that come against the channel, We can't show them love. That's why we block them. We don't have time for foolishness. Love those that love you. If they don't love you, don't love them. Stay away from them. This is what the Most High expects of us. And those who seek me diligently will find me. Okay. You must seek the Most High. He said, you seek me diligently. Here we go. Searching for him, seeking for him. Diligently, you will find me. We can't just every Shabbat going into the scripture. If you're going into the scripture every Shabbat, and that's the only time, you're not diligently seeking him. And you will struggle. Let me make a point about this love everyone, because in the New Testament, I've told you, you have to tiptoe through the New Testament. They put words in Yahushua's mouth. Everything is in red. Yahushua didn't say that. They're lying on him. He would not tell us to love our enemies. The Most High didn't tell us to love our enemies. We love those that love us. Understand that Yahushua didn't say that. Isaiah 54:10. For the mountains shall depart and the hills be removed. Things are going to happen in the earth. The mountains are going to depart. The hills going to be removed. But my kindness shall not depart from you. He's saying his kindness, his love, his compassion, the way he feels towards his people shall not depart from you, nor shall my covenant of shalom be removed. Although Christianity removed this covenant of shalom, that doesn't mean it's removed. You see, they're saying it with their mouth, but we understand it's an everlasting covenant. It says Yahuah who has mercy on you. Zephaniah 3:17. Yahuah, your Lord, in your midst, we want and need the Most High in our midst. We turned our backs, once again, our forefathers turned their backs on him. And he turned his back, left the land, left the house, left the land, left them alone. And when this happens, wickedness will abound and the people will end up getting scattered. Do we not understand the curses that's written up in Torah? And so this is what happened. We need the Most High in our midst. And the way the setup today, we have no leaders. And so we must make, each and every family member must make Yahuah your leader. He's our leader. We don't look to camps. We don't look to man. I tell you over and over, don't look to me. Rebels going to say they following him. They are lying. It says the mighty one will save. The mighty one will save. And this salvation, of course, we know is coming within the borders. The mighty one will save. We need him in our midst when we're in this wilderness, on this wilderness journey. We need him in the wilderness that we may be saved. Saved from what? Saved from death and famine among gooey. This is what we will be saved from. Because all over the earth there shall be widespread death like never before, and there shall be none to bury their bodies. He will rejoice over you with gladness. He will quieten you. In the wilderness, this will happen. He will quiet you with his love. He's going to quieten the people with his love. And when this happens, truly, we will understand a Father's love. We will understand his love. He will rejoice over you with singing. The Most High will rejoice and sing over his people. Why? Because this group, this remnant, said yes to his covenant. This group said yes to his commandments, and they did it. Not only did they say yes, they had something to do, and they did it. They didn't sit back and do nothing. You should feel uncomfortable sitting back doing nothing. You're in the company of the Christian churches. The Christian churches are sitting back doing nothing, waiting for the rapture, going to church Sunday after Sunday, waiting for the rapture, doing nothing. You don't want to be in this group.